We are trying Katy Perry's new shoe collection.
Why did I not see it?
It's so light! And I think we're some experts, if I do say so myself.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Do you guys smell vagina? Yeah, sorry, it's my feet.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Clevver Style.
We are trying Katy Perry's new spring 2021 shoe collection.
Yeah, you guys, Katy Perry's actually been making shoes since 2017, but this new collection is exclusive to Amazon, and there are tons of different styles, colors, variations. It's all about spring and girliness and Katy Perry. And some of the shoes come in over 30 variations, which is like, what? How is that possible?
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, but speaking of spring, because spring has sprung, we are in full bloom. We decided to rate these beautiful creations, and we're gonna do different rounds. So there's 3 different rounds. We have sneakers, we have heels, and we have sandals. And you guys, if you've watched Clevver Style before, you know that we rate things here with emojis.
Yes.
And today is no different.
Yes.
So we have to pick our emojis, you guys. Should we say it all at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
1,
2, 3.
The lollipop.
Oh, thank God. What'd you guys say?
I said the bikini.
What'd you say?
To the rainbow.
I said the lollipop.
Dude, teenage freaking dream.
I have tried to avoid the boxes of shoes that are in my dressing room because I kind of do want to be surprised, but I have gotten some like side-eye peeks, and I will say what I've seen so far is kind of unlike anything I've ever seen before and everything I would ever imagine Katy Perry shoes to be.
When I think of Katy Perry, I think of camp, you know? She's like the campiest person that could ever
that's
camp.
very true.
Yes.
And the shoes are no different.
And I feel like this summer, anything goes with color. Color is
true.
like the trend.
Yeah.
So maybe there are some real winners in here.
Okay, so our first round is sandals, and I think we should float on a cloud with some candy on over, I don't know, teenage dream, California girls, let's go. Who's trying the shoes? Okay, you guys, first up, we are in our sandal round, and we have a variety of different kicks here, y'all. I'm wearing the jelly flats, and if you look closely, it's a star, which honestly I think is pretty inventive because there's not a strap, it's just my toes are held captive by a star. There's jelly. If you guys remember back in the day when we were in elementary school, they were all the rage. I think they're making a comeback. And they come in 36 different colors and variations of accents to encase your toes. So apparently they are supposed to give off a scent. I took the liberty of smelling what it's supposed to smell, sniffed it, and it smells like plastic marijuana.
It smells so chemically that it has triggered my migraines just standing next to you.
That's ocean. The ocean is the most disgusting smell.
Who wants something, especially your shoes, to smell like ocean?
Fish pee and poop
What
in
is
the
that?
ocean.
What is that smell? What is that? Do you guys smell vagina? Yeah, sorry, it's my feet. I am in the love sandal. You guys know I don't like showing my toes.
Your shells are never out. It's like looks so foreign
Yeah,
to
it's
me.
fresh. And they're so light. You need to get them in the sun.
Oh my.
My feet are a different race.
Why did I not see it?
Look,
So light.
Look,
Oh my
my
God.
feet are a
Sinead,
different race.
We are like literally we could be related.
It's because she doesn't show her feet ever, so they never get sunlight.
No, they haven't gotten sun in like a decade.
Outside bad. The sun's scary. He's not my friend.
These are like $60, you guys, and like they're so uncomfortable. Like
I was gonna say, do they feel like
look,
good quality?
it's already cutting into my toe.
Ow.
Yeah.
That looks like it hurts.
That's why I don't really like sandals, is because the straps always bug me, and also
And they always break.
jelly sandals
Hurt.
They make your feet
Smell.
sweat and smell.
I'm slipping and sliding.
so
Bad.
bad.
And these already smell bad.
Can you imagine what like it would smell? If
And
it
you
smells
take them
like-
off at the end of the day and you find like
Sweat.
old toenail crumbs and you're like, what the hell stuck to my foot?
Toenail crumbs.
That's disgusting.
My slides are the Jimmy Pool slides. It's watermelons that you wear to the pool.
But it's not just any watermelon; it's crystal watermelon.
It is very crystallized, and I guess you pay for that because they're $60, which is not cheap for a plastic slide. I will say there are 20 different variations, so if watermelons aren't your thing, you have options.
Or if crystals aren't your thing, because some of them have pearls.
No, I actually feel like these are pretty comfortable. I actually want to take these home. I think I wouldn't spend $60 on them, maybe more like 20.
I'm not rich.
I know for a fact that these would not be really comfortable to walk in, so I would give these like, a 1. They're cute, and that's about it.
For mine, the concept is there. I'm here for the little star thing, but I can already tell that it's uncomfortable on my toes. Like if I was walking, it's rubbing in here.
Yeah.
And it's like a hard.
Oh, it's like coated.
Yeah, it's like rubbing it the wrong way, and I just feel like the smell alone is just.
I
Unbelievable.
concur.
Call me crazy. I want to give it a 2.
You
Not
said
being
that's so
strapped.
nice.
She said it like so amused. Call me crazy, I'd give it 2.
I would rate these a 4. I think they're a little pricey, but they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And if you like stuff like this, like you're gonna like them.
You need to take those off, and we need to get some fresh air, so let's move on to sneakers.
This is
Erin
Sinead's
Robinson
favorite
take.
round.
It is my favorite
yeah.
round. Alright, we are back in our sneakers round. Some interesting options and choices up here. So I'm wearing the Lilia sneaker. This is the Spritz Multi. I picked the wrong day to wear graphic socks.
I think it's a whole vibe
It's a
together.
vibe.
I feel like I look like a jabroni, but it's fine. These look ridiculous on me. I would never buy these. They're $100. They use all the colors and none of them are right somehow. So that's just how I feel. Next!
They remind me of Bert and Ernie somehow.
I guess we are both handsome in the same way.
They look comfortable though.
They're not, actually. They're surprisingly not comfortable. I have a wider foot though, but you can see that. That's my toe. So they're very skinny. They're a very thin fit.
So you think I'm skinny?
My foot is flopping over the edge, which is it's not supposed to be like that. It's really, really tight. And there's no support. It's a flat foam. It kind of reminds me of the Converse. It's very flat. It's foamy, it's soft, but no support whatsoever. And again, I'm flat-footed. You guys are flat-footed. You know that feeling, that ache you get in the middle of your foot.
Yeah. Similar with mine, they're very thin. These are the Rizzos in the rainbow print. They have like some bedazzled rhinestone options too. I think these are pretty cute.
Yeah.
I agree with Sinead. They're kind of thin and a little hard.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think any of these, this is all like fashion shoes. It's fashion. It's like you wear them like to go somewhere or do something. You're not wearing these thinking that they're gonna support your feet for a day.
I wouldn't make it through the Disney parking lot in these shoes.
These are the Carry sneaker in cherry. They come in 9 different variations, so you can get other things other than the cherry. They look like they're like well made. Like I can tell that they're structured well in the material because I've had like, remember Toms?
Yes.
I had Toms and like they were great, but they would like easily like get a hole in them after a few.
They're really
like,
thin.
So these feel like they're like really durable and will last a long time, but it's the same thing with the flat footed. There's no support whatsoever, so the middle of my foot will definitely hurt after like a few hours.
Okay, so again, I'm thinking about sneakers. I would give these like, I'd give them a 2. Like, I don't think they're absolutely awful. I think there's definitely someone who would like these, but a sneaker to me is, I want to be able to wear it for a long time, and maybe I'm biased because I have really messed up feet. But yeah, I just wouldn't be able to, so I have to give these a 2.
I'm gonna give mine a 3. I think if they were a little more comfortable, I would like them. They're just like a little too uncomfy for my taste, but they're cute. I like them.
cute.
They're cute.
I think I'm gonna give mine a 4, you guys.
Yeah.
Because I think they're cute. I think a lot of people would like these, and they're comfortable enough. Like if you walk to the store and come back, you'll be fine.
Right.
Just not for long distances.
Well, we're really gonna put this next round to the test. This is the toughest round to nail if I'm a shoe designer, which I'm not, but if I was, this would be the hardest round. It is the heel round, and I think we're some experts, if I do say so myself, in the heel world.
If I see one kitten heel in this round,
It'd be a Katy kitten heel.
that's cute. little kitty kitten heel.
All right, we have made it to the heels round. There's a lot of eclectic choices here to discuss. I had the Dina heel. Comes in 4 different colors, and you can get a flat version as well. I do think these heels scream Katy Perry. Like if like this is her in a shoe, if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
I think they're fun. I like the color. I like the little squiggly line design. They're pretty comfortable. They are like a little, you can feel it kind of cutting into you right where the little swirls kind of
Scallops.
peaks. Yes, exactly. So for me, I don't know if they're like the most comfortable, but I do think they're pretty cute. And I feel like a lot of people could wear these and like would look great in them.
My feet just said, thank you, Katy Perry.
I'm in the Layla block heel sandal. It's 130 bucks, you guys. And then it's got all these crystals, but like the big obvious thing is like that's a hieroglyphic and it's just kind of weird. Like just don't do it, you know? Why are you putting hieroglyphics on your shoes? Even aside from the hieroglyphic, I would never in a million years wear these shoes because of this.
You know what's interesting about these shoes, like all of our shoes for the most part? I feel like they're all shoes that Katy might wear on stage. They're like a little over the top, a little bit like funky, and like I could totally see like Katy Perry wearing these at like the Super Bowl to do a dance or something in.
I can't look at them. These shoes are heinous. They are so ugly. Like there is no redeeming quality about them. Not only are they a kitten heel, which you guys already know how I feel about that, it is like the ugliest effing kitten heel. Like the strap, first of all, it's like granny central.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to offend my grandmother by saying like my grandmother wouldn't even wear these. They're horrible. Horrible.
There are 3 straps. That's what makes them look like old lady shoes.
They look like when you've been on the plane for 12 hours and your ankles swell.
Yes.
Like that many straps.
Ew, and oh god, and like the way it makes your foot look, it looks like something's wrong. Like it looks like I'm like going like this, you know? And like I'm not even gonna be sensitive to someone who will potentially buy these. You shouldn't. Don't do it. They're horrible, and I'm telling you right now.
Cute.
Universally horrible. Horrible! -5 rating. -5 rainbows.
I don't like these at all, aside from the glaring, obvious wrongness and problematic choice to put a hieroglyphic on a sandal. I also just don't think they're that cute, and they're uncomfortable. Again, they're cutting into my toes, and I just think that a lot of these aren't made for like comfort. They're made more for like an idea of like fashion, and I just like I can't get on board with that, you know? Okay, so I would give these like a 0 for sure. These don't get a rating.
All right, I'm gonna kind of redeem this round with some higher points because I do actually think these are cute.
They're cute.
I think they're not as comfortable as I'd want them to be. I would rate these probably a 4. Like if you like this style and these color choices, I think they're pretty cute. But
Those are the Easter shoes. You take them out for Easter.
I feel bad about rating them so highly though, because then we had such losers.
I mean, at least we found something in here, you know?
That's true. There were a few things.
Otherwise, this category would have been dark.
So folks, you've heard our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions. If you liked what you saw, there are gonna be links as always down in the description box below. These are from Amazon and they're also Prime, so you can get them in a heartbeat if your heart so desires.
Yes, and let us know what we should try on next. Are there any other collections that you've seen on Amazon? Exclusive to Amazon is even better, because maybe there's some hidden gems.
And if you recommend kitten heels, I will hit you with this one. But on a lighter note, click right on over here to watch more Clevver Style that doesn't involve, I can't even say it out loud.